Recording in progress.
Morning guys, you are getting my screen and voice, please confirm. Right, so yesterday we have started our discussion about shell scripting. Right, so in shell scripting, what we discussed in yesterday's session guys, so we discussed what is scripting, what is a shell, what is kernel, and what are the different types of shells are available in the Linux machine, what is the default shell, right? So how to know the environment variables which are available in the Linux machine, and how to write the first script file. All these things we understood in yesterday's session guys. Okay, right. See guys, if you want to write a single comment, a single line comment in the shell script file, then we need to use this hash symbol guys. We will use a hash symbol in front of the line to represent single line comments. Is it possible to take multiple line comments? Is it possible to comment multiple lines in the shell scripting? Yes guys. How you will comment the multiple lines in the shell scripting? If you want to comment the single line, then you should give this hash symbol in front of the line. Which line you want to comment, that line front of that line you need to give this hash symbol. At the same time, if you comment multiple lines, right, you need to take all those lines in this block guys. Let's see here, it should start with this symbol comment, and here you need to take the lines which you want to comment. Here you need to take the number of lines which you want to comment. Right, after that, here again you need to close with comment guys. So like this, we can comment multiple lines in the shell scripting. If you want to comment single line, then you need to use the hash symbol in front of the line. If you want to comment multiple lines, then you need to take this block like this, and in between you need to write the lines which you want to comment guys. Right, so you guys have seen already how to make a single line comment guys in yesterday's session, right? So now today we are going to understand how to comment the multiple lines in the shell scripting. See guys, okay, so to comment single line, to comment single line in shell scripting, to comment single line in shell script file, right, we need to use hash symbol. We need to use hash at starting of the line, guys. Where we need to use at starting of the line, we need to use hash, right? So we can comment multiple lines like below. Right, we can comment multiple lines like below guys. Okay, how you will comment? So this is the way guys. This is the way which we need to follow to comment the multiple lines in the script file. So let me show here guys. Here let me connect with our Linux machine. Let me connect with our Linux machine. Right, so now here, yesterday we have written first script.sh, this file, right? So let me open that file once. Vi first script, right, .sh, enter. So this is the code we have written. If you want to comment single line, right, you right, we need to do like this. In front of the line, starting of the line, we need to take hash symbol. Suppose if you comment multiple lines, if you comment multiple lines in the sense, I'm going to comment everything. I'm going to comment everything which we have in the file, guys. So for this, what we need to do here, see guys, here like this, we need to take comment we need to take, and at the end of the line, see guys, end of the line, we need to take like this comment. So like this we need to take. So now all these lines are commented, right? Nothing will work, guys. Now nothing will work at here. Save this one, WQ. Okay, so now here if you check, new dir1 is there. Let me remove that. How you will remove, guys? How you will remove that new dir1? Please confirm once. What command I need to give to delete that? What command I need to give? What command I need to give to delete this? We discussed already. Day one only, I think we discussed rmdir only for empty directories direct. But in this directory we have some files yesterday. Demo1.txt, demo2.txt we have created. Rmdir will not work for non-empty directories. We need to use correct. We need to use rm remove -r recursively. We need to delete here. rm -r recursively we need to delete. New -dir1. New -dir1. Okay. So now let me run this file, guys. Right. First script. First script .sh. Okay, so now here run this file. Okay, this file is executed. Now let me check new dir1 is created again or not. ls-l. See guys, do you have that file directory? The directory is created. New dir1. New dir1 directory is created here. After deleting that, is it recreated when we run that file? Confirm.
Yes.
Where, man? Yes. Where it is created? New dir1. New dir1, not new dir. This new dir is the old file.
That's gone. That's gone.
No, it's not created. Why? We have commented the entire script in the script file. We have commented entire script in the script file. That's why that new dir1 is not created. Right? How we commented the entire script? By using the syntax, guys. By using the syntax, entire file, entire script we have commented in the script file. Right? If you want to comment single line, then it should start with hash, guys. If you want to comment multiple lines, then we need to use this one, guys. Guys, comments is very, very important, guys. If you want to perform any activity, if you want writing any command, compulsory you should tell what is the purpose of that command. What that command is going to do, you should tell. How you can tell that? By using these comments only you need to tell. If you give the comment in front of the beginning of that line, right before that line, so then if any new person joined tomorrow, he can able to understand easily, guys. If we see that script, he can understand easily. Okay, by using this command, they are creating some directory folder. By using this command, they are moving inside the directory folder. By using this command, they are creating some files in the directory. By using this command, they are writing some text in the directory. So like that, people can able to understand easily if you write the comments, guys. Okay, so now tell me, comments is it important or not? Writing comments in the script file is important or not? Yes, guys. Yes. Right. So next, guys. So next, after these comments, let me see, guys. I want to find out sum of two numbers, guys. How you will write the script file? I want to find out sum of two numbers. How you will write the script file, guys? Observe carefully. Let vi second script. second script dot sh I am taking, enter. Right, so this is first script. Okay, fine guys. Now here, go to here, let remove everything. Here only, this file only I am going to write. What I want to do, I want to find out sum of two numbers, guys. Sum of two numbers I want to find out. Right, as usual, right, the file first line, in the first line, right, we need to specify the shebang, guys. Shebang we need to specify. Next, guys, here I am going to find the sum of two numbers. How you will find the sum of two numbers, guys? How you will find the sum of two numbers at here? See, guys, here I am going to take some hard coded values, guys. Later how you will take the dynamically we will discuss. Now here a equal to 10 I am taking, and b equal to 20 I am taking. A equal to 10, b equal to 20. Now here c equal to what you need to do? I want to find sum of a plus b. For that, this dollar symbol, right here, this parenthesis, inside the parenthesis, and you need to give like this, guys. Dollar of a plus dollar of b. And if you want to get the value which is available inside a, then you need to use dollar of a. If you want to get the value which is available inside b, then you need to use dollar of b. Here you are getting a value and b value, you are finding the sum. So that sum value you are keeping inside the c variable, guys. Now here c means what you will get? The sum of a and b you will get. Means the sum of a and b you will get it here, guys. Now if you want to print that c value, what you will do? We have the echo command to print the value, guys. We have the echo command. By using that echo we can print. How you will write, guys? How you will write that echo command? See, guys, echo right here, the sum of given two numbers, guys. The sum of given two numbers. Okay, so like this we are taking it here. Given two numbers is, see, guys, this is dollar of c. Inside the c we have some value. That value I want to print, guys. Guys, now observe carefully here. Here we are hard coding the a value and we are hard coding b value, and we are finding the sum. That value I am keeping inside c. Finally I am printing that c value, guys. So tell me here, am I specifying the type explicitly? What is the type of a, what is the type of b? Am I specifying that type explicitly? If you go to C language or C++ or Java or any other programming languages, at the time of defining the variables, you should specify the type also explicitly. But coming to scripting languages like shell script or Python script anyway, not required to specify the type explicitly, guys. Here, am I specifying the type explicitly? No. Why, guys? Why? Tell me. Why, guys? Without specifying the type, how it can able to understand what is the type of A, what is the type of B? How it can able to understand what is the type of A, what is the type of B without specifying the type explicitly? In other programming languages, we are specifying it. And in other programming languages, what we are doing, we are giving like this, guys. We are giving like this. See here, right? Int A equal to 10. Right? Int B equal to 20. Right? Next here, string S equal to Raju. Right? So like this we are giving, guys. So like this we are giving it here. But here I am not specifying the type explicitly. Why I am not specifying the type explicitly? It is a dynamically typed programming language. You no need to specify the type explicitly. It is the dynamically typed programming language. based on the values which you are providing dynamically, it can able to understand what is the type of that variable, guys. You no need to specify the type explicitly like other programming languages in scripting, guys. See here, a is what? Integer variable. Inside a, you can store only int type of data. B is integer variable. Inside B, you can store only int type of data. S is string type variable. Inside that, you can store only string type of value. So now by seeing these variables, you can tell directly, oh, this A contains integer type of data. B contains integer type of data. S contains string type of data. But here, by seeing these variables, right, it can't able to understand what type of data is stored. Dynamically based on the data which we are providing, it can able to understand, hey, this guy is entered some number, so this A is the integer type. This guy is entered some characters, so this B is the string type. So like that, based on the data which we are providing, it can able to understand the type. We no need to specify the type explicitly in the scripting languages. Whether it is shell script or Python script, we no need to specify the data types explicitly, guys. There is no concept of data types in shell scripting. There is no concept of data types in shell scripting, guys. Okay, so now let me run this program. Let me run this script, guys. Okay, so now here, let me check this file have execute permission or not. ls-l. Here ls-l. See guys, here we have second script.sh. Fine. This file contains the execute permission. Let me run this file. Second script.sh. Enter. See guys, the sum of given two numbers is 30. 10 plus 20, 30 you are getting it here. The sum of given two numbers 30 you are getting it here, guys. Okay, so next, guys, right, we will try to understand how to take the values dynamically from the keyboard. And here what we did, we hard coded the values. I don't want hard code the values. I want to take the values dynamically from the keyboard. For that, what we need to do, see guys, go this file again. Right, go to this file again, guys. Here what we are doing, A equal to 10, B equal to 20, we are hard coding the values. But I don't want to do like this, guys. Observe carefully what I am doing here. Echo, let's see here I am going to enter A value. Enter A value, I am giving it here. So now here, right, in the keyboard, right, so here when you run the program, first it will show enter A value. So you will enter some value, guys. You will enter some value. So that value, whatever the value you entered in the keyboard, so that value I want to read and store inside A. I want read and store inside A variable. See guys, here whatever the value you entered in the keyboard, that value I want to read. If you want to print something, we are using echo keyword. If you want to read the data from the keyboard, then we are using read keyword. Echo is used to print the message. Read is used to read the data from the keyboard, guys. Okay, so now I want to enter the B value also. And here echo, and here enter B value. Enter B value, I am taking it here. Okay, so now here what we need to do, see here read B value. Read B value, guys. Okay, so now, right, do you know these two statements? No, not required. These two statements are not required at here. Right, A value, B value, both you are taking from the keyword and you are finding the sum and you are keeping inside this C variable. Inside this C variable at here. So now here, when you run that program, you will get the output, guys. The sum of given two numbers is, right, A plus B. You will get it here. You will get it here, guys. Observe carefully here. What we are doing, observe, guys. If you want, you can hard code the values directly. A equal 10, B equal 20. Or else here what we are doing, we are providing dynamically from the keyboard. We are not hard coding the values at here. We are not hard coding the values, guys. Now run this one, WQ. Okay, so now here just run this program, guys. Let's see here, A value I am going to give 100, B value I am going to give 200. Enter. See, the sum of given two numbers is what? 300 you are getting. The sum of given two numbers, 300 you are getting it here. Is this clear, guys? Up to here clear? Respond everyone. Up to here clear? Very good. So now let me keep this one in our notes also. It is happening like this. It already done, right? It cleared also. Fine. See guys, now we have taken like this. Let that zoom issue resolved, guys. Why we are getting like this again? Fine. Here what is this? Okay, this is one, and here I am going to write the sum of, right, here we are finding the sum of two numbers. The sum of two numbers. The sum of two numbers. For this here, what we are doing here, first we are giving the shebang slash bin slash bash. Okay, after that a equal to 10 we are taking, b equal to 20 we are taking, c equal to dollar of a plus dollar of b we are taking, dollar of a, dollar of b we are taking like this. Now finally here, right, echo the sum of given two numbers. The sum of given two numbers is dollar of c we are taking it here. Okay, so now this is one example. This is first one is hard coding the values. Second one is reading the values from the keyboard, guys. Reading the values from the keyboard. Character is case sensitive in the sense. You are saying A, B, these things you are saying. Here, whatever you will give, that one it will print. If you give uppercase letter, it will print uppercase. If you give lowercase letter, it will print lowercase. Generally, as per coding standards, variable means variables means, guys. Here, let me tell. Here, I will tell, guys. Rules. What rules we need to follow at the time of declaring the variable? I will tell, guys. Okay. So next, guys. After this, I am going to discuss variables, guys. Variables. What is a variable? Right, just now we discussed already. Variable means just now we covered already. 1 minute, guys. Right. So already we discussed what is variable, guys. We'll see. We'll try to understand more about that, guys. What is the variable, guys? What is the variables? Here we have multiple development, right? Development team is available. Development people are available. Tell me what is variable? Variable is a placeholder to store the value, guys. Variable is a placeholder to store the values, guys. Inside the variable, we will store the values, guys. Okay, see like this. Here, let me write the notes parallel. Variables. Variables, guys. Here, what is a variable? Variable is a placeholder to store the values, guys. Variable is a placeholder to store the values, guys. Okay. So next, guys, here example you can take, right? A equal to 10. Here what is variable? A is the variable. 10 is what? Value, guys. A is the variable. 10 is the value. It is key value pair. It is key value pair, guys. Variables are key value pairs. Variables are key value pairs. Variables are key value pairs, guys. Okay. See, guys, you can take key value pairs means you can take like this, guys. See here, name is the name of the variable. Right? Raju is the value. Next here, course. Right? Course is equal to, right here we are taking DevOps, guys. Next here, email is the variable. Right here, value, I'm going to take some, right, raju@gmail.com, something at here, right? So next here we are going to take another variable, and we are going to take phone number also you can take as the variable, right? Phone number, right here, right, I'm going to take like this, guys. Right, so like this, right? These are the key value pairs. Name is the key, Raju is the value. Course is the key, DevOps is the value. Email is the key, right? That raju@gmail.com is the value. Phone number is the key, right? That number is the value, guys. Variables are key value pairs, guys. Right? If you go to other programming languages, if you go to C++, guys, if you go to right, Java, C++, and if you go to Java, C++, right, at the time of declaring the variables, you should specify the type also explicitly. You should specify, guys. You go to C language, C++, Java, at the time of declaring the variables, you should specify the type explicitly. Type in the sense what? Data type, guys. Type means data type. You should specify the data type also explicitly. And in scripting languages, like what scripting languages are there? Python, right? Shell script, etc., guys. In scripting languages, there is no concept of variables, guys. Sorry, data types, guys. There is no concept of data types. Right? Here, every value will be, and one more thing. Here, every value will be treated as string type only by default. Guys. Right. If you enter any type of data, by default, every value will be treated as a string type only. Right here, if you enter integer type of data, floating point data, character data, string data, bool data, anything, it will consider as a string type only. Again, we need to convert into our required format, guys. Guys, actually this Zoom issue resolved, guys, but why it is again it is doing, I don't know exactly. It's so. If it is disconnected, please rejoin once, guys. Right? So here every value will be treated as a string type only by default, guys. Here if you enter integer type of data, floating point data, char type of data, bool type of data, anything, it will consider as string type only. See guys, read it once, observe carefully guys. If you go to other programming languages like Java, C, C++, at the time of declaring the variables, you should specify the data type also explicitly. Right? In scripting languages like Python shell scripting, there is no concept of data types, guys. Right? So, and here, whatever the value you can enter, any type of value data you can provide, everything will be treated as string type only.
Recording in progress.
Right, guys. Here, if you provide any type of data, by default, it will consider as a string type only by default, guys. Yes, let me show, guys. Let me show it here. Here we have IDLE, guys. Python editor is available. Python editor IDLE is available. Python also scripting language only, right? Shell scripting also scripting language only, right? So let me show it here, guys. Let me show it here. Here you can able to understand easily, guys. Let me show. Here I'm going to open this Python editor, guys. In the Python editor I will show, guys. Observe carefully here. So this is the Python editor. Here you can see, guys. Here a equal to 10 I am giving. A equal to 10 I am giving it here, guys. Now if you ask, hey A, what is your type? If you ask the A, what is your type, what it will give, we'll see. Type of A. Type of A I'm asking, guys. Now enter. See here what it is telling, int type. Okay, very good, guys. Here fine. Now observe carefully, guys. Now observe carefully at here. Here I am going to provide like this, guys. Here I am going to give the data like this. A equal to see, guys. Here I am going to take A equal to, right, input of and enter a value. Input of enter a value. Enter a value I am giving like this. Okay. So now here I am going to ask type, guys. I am going to ask it here type of A. Type, guys. Here see, guys, here A value we are providing or B value we are providing, or else here only we will take, guys. Not required to go to this file. Here only I will take 1 minute. Again, if you take file, you need to save and all these things. See, guys, here what I am doing here, just B equal to here I am using input function, guys. input function we will use in the Python to take the data from the keyboard. Right here, enter b value. Enter b value. I'm taking it here. Okay. So now here, enter. So now it is asking enter b value, guys. Here I will provide 100, guys. 100 I am providing. Now here I am going to ask type of b. Type of b. See guys, here what it is giving? str type. Here what value you have provided? 100 you have provided. 100 is the string type. No, it is the right. So integer type, but by default it is considering as string type only. Now here c equal to input of right here enter c value. Enter c value I am giving, guys. Now here at c value 200 I will give. Now here you can ask what is the type of c. What is the type of c? See, 1 minute, spelling mistake. Right, type of c. And here what it is telling? It is a string type. String type it is telling. Now, right, can you do b plus c? B plus c can you do, guys? Right, b is the string type, c also string type. If you do b plus c, what you will get? Here b and c both are string type of data only. If you give b plus c, sum you will get 100 plus 200, 300 you will get. No. See guys, if you apply the plus operator between two numbers, addition will be happen. If you apply the plus operator between two string type of data, then concatenation will be happened. See here, b and c are both what? String type. You are applying plus between string type of data, then concatenation will happen. See now here, see what you will get. B plus c means here you are getting 100, 100, 200 you are getting. Addition is not happening. Why? Here it is treating as 100 and 200 is a string type of data. A and B and C both are string type of data. It is considering. It is not considering as integer type. Then what you need to do? I want to find the sum. Then what I need to do? You need to typecast. You need to typecast, guys. You need to convert into your required format. By default, it will treat as a string only. Again, you need to convert into your required format. Then only you can find the alright sum, guys. How you will convert? Tell me. How you can convert, guys? Simple. See here, I am going to take b1 or n1. I am taking n1 number 1 equal to now here int of a. Here int is a function, guys. By using this function, right, we can convert into integer type of data. Here whatever the type of data you can provide, so that data you can convert into integer type by using int function. Now n2 equal to int of b. Int of b, guys. Now that b value also I am converting into int type. Now n1 plus n2. See guys, n1 plus n2 what we have taken? Sorry, a value 10. Okay, sorry guys.
A value is 10, sir.
10, right? Okay. See guys, now okay. Yeah, now here n3 equal to right int of c I am taking. I am taking. So now here n2 plus n3. n2 plus n3 means 100 plus 200. Here you will get 300 like this, guys. By default, it will consider as a string type only. Again, you need to convert into your required format by using some of the typecasting functions. We have in Python, we have some of the predefined typecasting functions. By using those typecasting functions, you need to convert into your required format. By default, in scripting, right, if you provide any type of data, by default, it will consider as a string type only. And again, we need to convert into required format. Is it clear, guys? Same here I have written. Guys. Here every value will be treated as a string type only by default. Again, you need to convert into your required format at here. Okay. See guys, what is the variable? Variable is a placeholder which we will use to store the values. Variables are key value pairs. Right? So if you go to other programming languages, right? So Java, C++. At the time of declaring the variable, you should specify the data type also explicitly. But in scripting languages, there is no concept of data types. Here every value will be treated as string type only. Okay, so how many types of variables we have? We have two types of variables, guys. We have two types of variables. Right? Variables are two types, guys. Two types. Variables are two types. What two types are there? One is the environment variable. One is the environment variables are, right, system variables, guys. Environment variables are system variables. Second one is the user defined variables. User defined variables, guys. Variables are two types we have. One is the environment variables or system variables. Second one is the user defined variables. Okay, coming to environment variables, guys, we want to define these environment variables, guys. We want to define this environment variables. By default, these environment variables are available. By default, these environment variables are available, which are used by the operating system. Are used by the operating system. We are not declaring these environment variables. Already it is there. Environment variables already there, which are used by the operating system, guys. The variable which are already defined. The variables which are already defined and using by our system are called as environment variables. See, guys, the variables which are already defined and using by our system, right, are called as environment variables. Guys. The variables which are already defined and using by our system are called as environment variables. Okay, next, guys, example you can take like this. Yesterday we have seen some of the environment variables. Echo $of user, guys. Okay, next here, right, if you run this command, what it will print? Just it will give EC2-user. Okay, so now if you give echo $of shell, then what it will print? It will print /bin/bash it will give /bin/bash, guys. So here user, shell, these are the environment variables. Am I defining these variables? No, it is already defined. These variables are already defined, guys. Such type of already defined variables, we will call it as environment variables. The variables which are already defined and using by our system, those variables are called as environment variables. What about user defined variables? Based on our programming requirement, based on our requirements, we need to define our own variables also, guys. Sometimes based on our requirements, we need to define our own variables also. Those variables are called as user defined variables. See, guys, based on our requirement, at sometimes, right, we can define our own variables, also, right. Those variables are called as right, user defined variables. Guys. Okay, based on our requirement, sometimes, right, so we need to define, guys. If we receive the input from user, input value will be stored in the variable as a string by default. If we declare a variable with value in script programming, it considered as based on the data type. Yes, man. Yes, correct. Right, guys. Based on our requirement, sometime we can define our own variables also. Those variables we will call it as what? User defined variables, guys. User defined variables. Right. So if the variables are already defined, then those variables are called as environment variables, guys. Okay. User defined variables, guys. Right. We will define like this, guys. Like this, we will define the user defined variables. Example, I'm going to take like this. See here, course 1 equal to DevOps. Course 1 equal to DevOps. I am taking it here. DevOps, guys. Okay. So now here course 2. Right. Course 2. Right. Equal to AWS. AWS, guys. Course 2 equal to AWS. We are taking it here. DevOps. AWS. We are taking it here, guys. Okay. So now here, if you print echo, right here, course 1. Right. Course 1. Right, space, right here dollar of course 2, right, course 2, guys. Then what it will print? It will print DevOps space AWS. It will print DevOps space AWS. It will print, guys. See here what we are doing, guys. Here we are defining the variables based on our requirement. Course 1, course 2, we are defining, guys. These two are not already defined variables. Sometimes you can define your own variables also based on your requirement. Such type of variables are called as user defined variables. Environment variables means what? Already defined, guys. The variables which are already defined and using by our system are called as environment variables, guys. Okay, fine. So now, right, if you want to define any variables, we should follow some rules, guys. We should follow some rules. As per that rules only, we need to define the variables. Blindly, we can't able to give the variables, guys. We have some rules. Those rules we need to follow. What rules we need to follow, guys? What rules we need to follow to declare the variables? See, guys, here variable rules. Variable rules, guys. Variable rules. Okay, what rules you need to follow here? What rules you need to follow, guys? Observe carefully here, guys. Observe carefully here. Right, guys. Variables rules. What we need to take, guys? We should not use the special symbols, guys. First rule is we should not use special symbols. Special symbols, guys. Special symbols means what? So these are the special symbols. Hash, right, at the rate, right, dollar, right, and this ampersand symbol, right, etc. etc. So these kind of special symbols we should not use in the variables. Okay. Next rule is variable should not start with the digit. Variable should not start with the digit. Variable should not start with the digit, guys. Okay. Next, recommended to take uppercase letters. Uppercase letters, guys. Okay. Next, right, if you want to make any variable as the private variable, means outside people can't able to modify. Other people can't able to modify. If you want to make a private variable, then we can use read only for the variable, guys. Let's see like this. We can use right, read only option, guys. We can use read only for the variable. We can use read only for the variables so that value modification will not be allowed, guys. Value modification will not be allowed, will not be allowed guys. Okay, right, in front of the variable you can take as read only, like this you can take. See guys, here example I'm going to take read only, and name equal to Raju I am giving, name equal to Raju. And if you try to modify this value Raju, right, it won't accept. Those changes are not accept. Why? Because here we have given only read only access to this variable guys. Let me show guys. Let me show how it will work. Right. See guys, here observe carefully. Now vi, right, second script.sh file is there, right? So now here what I am going to do, insert. Now here observe carefully guys, here I am going to remove all these things. Okay, see guys, now here read only a equal to Raju I am giving, a equal to Raju I am giving at here. So now here echo, here you can print a value, you can print a value guys. Okay, so now here what is the value is there inside the a, that value it will print. Right, now here name equal to a equal to, here I am trying to modify as Ravi guys, and here print that value also, echo, here I am going to print b value guys, b value I am going to print it here. Here also you can take directly like this. Okay, see guys, now I am trying to do this guys. See here what I am doing, a value I am making as private, right, and here I am printing fine up to here, but here you are trying to modify the a value. Here you are trying to modify the a value guys. If you try to modify the a value, what will happen? It won't accept. Why? Because a is the read only. You can able to read the data which is available inside a, but you can't able to modify. Let me show. Here run this. Okay, so now run. See guys, first time you are getting Raju. Right, first time you are getting Raju. So next time you are trying to modify, that's why here you are getting read only variable. A is read only variable, it is telling. Here you are trying to modify. You are trying to modify in line number 7. That's why it is telling him and it is read only variable. So you can't able to modify the value. Okay, so like this, if you want you can make any variable as private, you can make by using read only, you can make by using read only guys. Okay, see guys, have a look into this. So we should not use the special symbols, and the variable should not start with the digit. Recommended to take the uppercase letters. We can use read only for the variables, so that value modifications will not be allowed here, will not be allowed. Like this you can take it here guys. Okay, is this clear guys? What is the variables, how to define the variables, what rules we need to follow, all these things are clear. Everyone is clear? Fine guys. So next we need to talk about command line arguments. Command line arguments we need to talk. So then we will start our discussion about loops guys. How to write the for loop, how to write the after command line arguments I will talk about the conditions. How to write the if condition, if else condition, right, if elif condition, how to write those conditions I will discuss. Then I will come to looping statements, how to write the for loop in the script, how to write the while loop in the script, those things we'll discuss. Right, so once that looping concept is completed, so then I will talk about functions guys. I need to discuss functions, how to write the functions in the scripting, right? So next guys, after writing the functions, right, and we'll see some of the real-time use cases guys. right? How to write in the real time, how you will write the script, some of the real time use cases we'll see, guys. Okay, fine. Right, for today I'm stopping, guys. Right, so in Monday session we will try to complete these conditional statements, command line arguments, right? At least up to loops we will finish in the Monday session, guys. Okay, okay. I will try to finish by Wednesday, Monday, Tuesday, guys. Right, if not right, Wednesday I will try to finish by Wednesday, guys. By Wednesday, right, we can finish this shell scripting. Okay, by Wednesday, right, we can finish this shell scripting, guys. Right, by Tuesday we can finish all these required concepts. Wednesday, right, we will discuss some of the real-time scenarios, guys. Some of the real-time scenarios where we will use the shell scripting in real time. Right, some of the real-time scenarios we will discuss on the Wednesday session, guys. Okay, right, if required, if you guys want, if you required, at the end, guys, at the end, right, we will do, right, we can do one complete a project also on the shell scripting, so that also we will add in our project sessions, guys. At the end we'll discuss now, right? So if you spend time to discuss project now, right, it will take more time. That's why if required, right, we can discuss one end-to-end project also in the shell scripting that we can see at the end, guys. Okay, fine, fine, guys, already I told, guys, right, from Monday evening at 7 p.m. IST, right, a new batch is going to start, guys. Right, if any one of your friends are looking, please refer. Right, today I will share the invite, guys. Right, so to log in that Monday session, Zoom details I will share, guys. Today I will share in the group. Please share with your friends. If anyone is interested, ask them to join Monday session, guys. Okay, fine. Thank you, guys. Right, so Monday we will connect. Right, so we will discuss the remaining concepts in Monday session, guys. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you. Bye bye.
Recording stopped.